Hey Libra, how are you doing? This reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also, a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you support the channel. I couldn't do these readings without you, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on with the fabulous and most beautiful balanced babes? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the High Priestess. Major Arcana 4, Pisces, also read that as Cancer. What's coming towards you? The Death card. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. What you are focused on is the Emperor. Major Arcana 4, Aries, also read that as Scorpio. And your blocked and challenged position is the Eight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your outcome is the Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, Libra, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess can be, yes, secrecy, mystery. I'm also getting something about being quiet because your outcome is the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups can be secret desire. But I'm also getting something about you being secretive of walking towards some kind of change or transition and empowering oneself. That's also having a different vision. In your blocked and challenged position, though, is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is detached, emotionally detaching, something about purging. But what I'm getting from the Eight of Cups is somebody has a ton of emotional baggage. So there is something about clearing the baggage and something about purification. Something about being on the clock, on time. What is this High Priestess? Not talking, but changing. And this can be a smooth change or transition. That's if you go with the flow. But the Emperor can be somebody who is very stubborn and rigid, controlling. So there's something about getting past this commitment. And the Lovers. Strong bond, strong pull, strong desire, strong will. Where there's a will, there's a way. But the Lovers is about union. So a change in union. But this can also be change in heart, change in direction. Something has changed. Time has changed. Over time, something in possibly a work setting or a relationship has changed. What is this change? Death card is purification and transmuting. And the Four of Swords. Yeah, not talking, being quiet. I'm also getting something about quietly quitting and doing something for yourself. You know, this is a very elevated masculine energy about taking action. Four Swords is healing, rest, recovery. Taking a pit stop, thinking about something, pondering something. You know, the Emperor is also firm and fair decisions, law and order, or taking matters into your own hands. That can also be something about a visionary, like expanding your awareness, expanding your business, keeping your business quiet. And the Ten of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Ten of Cups is returning to good health and healing, financial recovery. There's happiness. I'm getting something about fertility and growth. But I feel like it's you going through some kind of growth spurt. Over time, something has either grown in your heart chakra or something about the base. This can also be meditation brings about answers and clarity. In the blocked and challenged position, though, is the Eight of Cups. Something here is still attached to you. Whether that this is a person or somebody around you has a ton of emotional baggage that they need to clear out to have something new. Because this is a really creative energy. It's also kind of smitten like a kitten. This is secret desire, secret admirer, a secret destination, something about sacred union or a new union. What is this Eight of Cups? And the Two of Swords. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. But I don't feel like you are, because Two of Swords is always feeling stuck between a decision here. But you've already made that decision. Because the Lovers here is about your intuition is strong. But I'm getting something over time, something has become really strong, or there is a weakness here. Two of Swords is my two-faced friend, my two-faced boss, my two-faced lover. And here, somebody is avoiding on wanting to look at their own emotional baggage or how they've contributed to some kind of situation where there has been an energy where you're hanging on to or this person's hanging on to you. Avoiding baggage. That's old patterns, old habits, old outdated beliefs. You might have a different belief than this person. So like I said, over time, it's like the exchange might be different. So what is this Page of Cups? Page of Cups is, yes, an offering. This can also be a gift, a surprise, an apology, some kind of creative energy, though. It's shy. And the Four of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Four of Wands is about news, but good news worth celebrating, an invitation to go to someone's home. I'm also getting something about you looking into home. That can also be relationships, home and family. Yeah, because this is about your foundation and stability. Same thing, foundation, stability. And what makes you most happy. And this is also freedom. Or letting loose, having fun. There's something about a party, an invitation. What is this? High Priestess, secret, and then Lovers. But this is secret choice. What is this? High Priestess and Lovers? It's beautiful energy. And the Seven of Swords. Yeah, secret, hiding. Hiding a lover. Hiding some kind of news. I'm also getting something about like moving into a new home, or there is like a surprise party. There also could be something about secret, hiding baby. And this could be like a new baby business that you might be doing from home. Seven of Swords can also be something about secret and lie. So this could be secrecy and deceptive behavior. The Lovers is about authenticity and truth. And something about avoiding on somebody here changing. So somebody around you is having a hard time with this change of what you're making. But over time, you have grown so much. There's something about a growth spurt for you. What is this? Death card and Four Swords. Not talking, but changing. Yeah. And the Five of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Changing the blame game. This can also be something about crying over spilled milk. So instead of focusing on a past situation, see, somebody has a hard time of letting go of a past or a past person, a past situation. So this would be stealing your time, money, energy, and focus. Because Five of Cups is like loss, hurt, regret, resentment, remorse. Focusing on the past is living in the past, is also depression. Living in the future is anxiety and worry, but living in the present right here is where the magic. This is the magical. It's like a sweet spot. What is this? Emperor and Ten of Pentacles. Emperor and Ten of Pentacles. Commitment on top of commitment. over time, there has been something about not talking, like not talking, but changing. Or this is like you looking into where you'd like to live, who you'd like to network with. What is this? Emperor and 10 of Cups. And the 7 of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the cow is about abundance and prosperity. Like the abundant universe will provide. This can also be a very strong provider. It could be somebody in your family. That 7 of Pentacles is about the review and reassess. What's coming with you for the long haul, and what do you need to release and let go? I'm getting something about like money. Like this is about like what you need to release. There's something here that you're still holding on to that you need to let go and release, or someone around you. Because the 2 of Swords is Libra energy. So this could be a person. This could be, maybe you've been flip-flopping back and forth on changing here. What is this? Eight of Cups. Or somebody here is energetically hanging on to you and holding a grudge. You're not talking to this person, or you're not talking about the situation. And the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Queen of Wands in the upright is somebody who doesn't give a flying flip-flop to the flip of what anyone thinks he or she. They just take that bold, brave action. It is also somebody who is an attention seeker. So somebody here is thirsty for your attention. But I'm also getting something about the Queen of Wands, a loss of passion, a loss of desire, a loss of chemistry. Somebody here is pissed off or angry and avoiding on letting go of some kind of emotional baggage or resentment. Could be an Aries. You have a Pisces and a Libra. This person can also be like, what are we going to be doing about this situation? But I feel like you're sneaking off and going in a different direction than this person. Over time, something has changed, or too much time has passed and you're not feeling it anymore. And with that Queen of Wands, this can also be somebody who at once you put on a pedestal. This could be like a business partner, manager, supervisor. 9 of Wands. Somebody here feels powerless in a situation, like a loss of confidence, not feeling adequate, not feeling sexy, not feeling desired. Something you had a lot of desire for. Okay, so what this is, and that's why I said, I was like, there's some kind of like strong pull in a different direction. Page of Cups. So Page of Cups can also be a love bomber. So maybe this person comes in, pours it on hot, makes you feel good, makes you feel alive, and then it's almost like they avoid you or ignore you. So 7 of Swords can be somebody who is manipulative in a way that they keep silence to make you wonder about them. But this is like your mind wandering off. Like over time, it doesn't penetrate you the same way. But Page of Cups can also be somebody who's a love bomber. So something about love. And the Knight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Knight of Swords is intense, secret desire. This is also penetration. This is like double-edged sword. As you can see, this could be also doubling up your finances, or doubling down on a commitment. Putting up down payment. Could be something like 700,000 or something like the Emperor. This could also be like a father, a grandfather, like family money, family jewels. And secret, intense. There's some kind of like intensity, but You know, Page of Cups can be somebody who's gullible and naive and says things without thinking. So Knight of Swords can be, yes, stay on task and laser focus. Or something about go for a drive. Somebody coming over to see you, coming to pick you up. The drive. But this is fast, quick. Or some kind of like drop off. Like somebody could be like dropping off a package. Or there is an element here where if anybody's trying to push or force a dynamic, it will backfire on this person. It is also about read the fine print, because the Knight of Swords is a little bit impulsive or reckless. So rushing something and forgetting something. So if you rush out of your home and let's just say you're going to some kind of party or something here, don't forget the package or like whatever, the bottle of wine, something here. Page of Swords. Page of Swords is also my obnoxious brat in the tarot. It's somebody who talks a big story, but their words and actions don't reflect on what they're doing. So right here, this is like a loss of confidence, impatience, something about pissed off and angry. So holding a grudge. If you hold this grudge, it's like there's something better here and you know it. The High Priestess. Deceptive behavior and something about the union. This can also be a union or like where you're working with family, the family union, the family unit. Shark. Trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. So right here is the High Priestess and Seven of Swords. Now, that could also be somebody who is either you're avoiding your intuition, but it says trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. Tiger. You are being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you are capable of doing so. So this is a leader. So becoming your own authority in your own life, taking back your power. Honeybee. Let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. Yeah, and compassion and forgiveness. Five of Cups is holding resentment or feeling remorse from some kind of past situation. And so here it's like your creative juices or like something here. A thirst for attention. But the honeybee is like sweet, soft. Hawaiian owl. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now. So pay close attention to the signs and omens from them. Yeah, there could be like signs and synchronicities. I'm also getting something about like street signs. So let's just say that you are looking into wanting to move and relocate. And you're surprised and even a little bit like shocked with this Knight of Swords of a home or like a number sequence. You're like, wow, you know, that's where my grandma's number to her house. I want to live there. Like, it's just something. Brothers of the Rose, sacred masculine, honor, protection, and support. Yeah, this is beautiful supportive energy. Or feeling supported. But there's still somebody who has like turmoil, a bunch of emotional baggage. This person is thirsty to be in the spotlight. A heavy attention seeker. Or maybe you put this person on a pedestal in the past. We are nature, becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. Yes. I'm also getting something about sacred masculine. Like this could be your uncle, your brother, somebody close to you really has you, like really has your back here. But I'm also getting something about there's a pregnant woman in this picture. So that's about abundance, fertility, graciousness, beauty, and that cow. They're like, the cows are sacred. Lineage of the rose, moved by the goddess. Here for this, soul calling and gathering. Yeah, so this is like a gathering. I'm also getting something about like marriage, and it doesn't have to be an actual marriage. It can just be a contract that's coming together. It's been a long time coming. I'm also getting something about like things have changed over time. Things have developed. Mother of the rose, returning to each other, compassion and humanity. Yeah, something about returning. Becoming a mother, something about mother. This can also be passed down from your mother or like grandmother. There's just something there. Mountain, major challenge to overcome. Yeah, this person could be a little bit salty, but they also have a ton of emotional baggage that they're avoiding on wanting to look at. Handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. So whatever this invitation is to go to like a birthday party or anything like that, you might want to go. You might meet somebody here who's like a friend of a friend or a family friend. And this person is like, yeah, you know, I'm doing this with my business, and, or, you know, come work for my union. And you're like, oh, okay, right? The abundant universe will provide. Man, dealings or relationship with a man. And bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Yeah, show off your strength, show off your skills, show off your goals. You know, let it rip here, Libra. And Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and pathways opening up. I'm also getting something, there might be an Archway, or like something about this marriage, the Archway. And chair empty, someone leaving your life. That can also be a past situation. And it's interesting because on this Eight of Cups is the Ark. I'm also getting somebody walks kind of slumpy, like kind of hunchback, like or they've got a hunch or that you're doing something different. They do. They have a hunch that you're on a different path here. I like it for you. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe, and Libra, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website, and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.